The 2020 NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series season will be remembered for many things. Sheldon Creed's first win, Matt Crafton snapping his winless streak, Zane Smith's rookie season and his first win, Sam Mayer's shock win at Bristol, Rafael Lessard's only win, the pandemic, the debut of the Daytona Road Course, and much more. But no matter what, the championship picture would change immensely without the playoffs, so with that being said, let's begin. In the opening 6 races, we would only have one full-time winner, with Grant Enfinger winning the season opener at Daytona and then making a late pass on Austin Hill to win the race at Atlanta. So after the first 6 races, Austin Hill would lead the standings by almost an entire race over sophomore driver Sheldon Creed, with finishes of 6th, 3rd, 9th, 2nd, 7th, and 2nd. At Kentucky, Austin Hill would continue his consistency with a 5th place finish. At Texas, Hill would blow an engine and was now only 10 points above Sheldon Creed, but he would bounce back with a dominating win at the first Kansas race. It was now 22 points above Creed. At the second Kansas race, Hill would finish 6th and was now 28 points over new 2nd place Ben Rhodes. At Michigan, Hill would finish 12th and the gap would flatline to 28 points. At the Daytona Road Course, Austin Hill would finish 5th, and halfway through the season, Austin Hill would lead the point standings by 38 points over his closest contender, and the question would be, could anyone catch him? At Dover, Hill would finish 8th and was now 32 points above new 2nd place and rookie Zane Smith. At Gateway, Hill would finish 3rd while Smith would finish 7th and was now 35 points behind. At the Truck's return to Darlington, Hill would finish 3rd and was now 38 points above new 2nd place Ben Rhodes. At Richmond, Hill would finish 8th while Rhodes would finish 3rd and was now 32 points behind. But at Bristol, Austin Hill's consistency would come to an end.
Caution is out here on lap 8. There's debris on the track, and I believe that's probably off the 16 truck of Austin Hill. How about the 16 and those repairs that they made, Regan? Has it helped Austin Hill any?
Well, the repairs really haven't helped him, Vincent. The hits keep coming. Just reported on his radio a minute ago, the brakes are now fading on this truck.
This would relegate him to a 25th place finish, while Rhodes would finish 13th and was now only 20 points behind. But Austin Hill would bounce back the next week at Las Vegas with a win, and with 5 races to go, Austin Hill could practically coast to the championship, and it would take nothing short of a miracle for anyone to catch Hill. At Talladega, Austin Hill would crash out on the last lap, while Brett Moffitt, the 2019 runner-up looking for redemption, would finish 7th and was now only 28 points behind. At Kansas, Brett Moffitt would win the race while Hill would finish 3rd, shrinking the gap to 23 points. At Texas, Hill would finish 3rd and Moffitt would finish 5th, growing the gap to 27 points. At the penultimate race of the season at Martinsville, Austin Hill's title hopes would look in jeopardy.
Well, it looks like the 16 of Austin Hill is finished. He's unhooking and climbing out, and just absolutely heartbreaking for that group.
You're kidding me. That is a tough break.
This would prove to be an opportunity for Brett Moffitt to take the lead in the championship, but that opportunity would be squandered.
Losing up that right front fender. Enfinger, the 98 truck, powers his way back.
Oh, and Rhodes gets into the back of the 4 of Lessard.
Wow.
And the 18 of Eckes might have gotten some contact in that as well.
So did Brett Moffitt. He hit the 4 of Lessard. Ben Rhodes spun.
And there's the damage to the 23 of Moffitt.
Ben Rhodes spun out the Ford truck.
Yep. Awesome.
This would only bring the gap down to 20 points, and going into the finale at Phoenix, there would be 5 drivers eligible to take the championship, but sadly they would all be long shots to win the title, and all Austin Hill had to do was finish 15th and he would be the 2020 champion. At Phoenix, Austin Hill would run mediocre all day, and with 3 laps to go, Hill was running 13th while Moffitt was dominating, and Hill would be under immense pressure for 15th. And it almost seemed as if Moffitt actually had a shot at the crown. But the caution would come out, and with a chaotic 2-lap shootout at the end, Austin Hill would finish 12th and would take home the 2020 Truck Series Championship. So in 2020, Austin Hill would claim the championship. And in that certain section in Racing Reference, it would say that Brett Moffitt would claim the title, but without stage racing, Austin Hill would claim the championship. So the narrative would be that Austin Hill would be the dominant force that season that no one could catch. And in the end, despite every charge that someone would make, it didn't even matter.
I tried so hard and got so far.
Well, that'll do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week for 2021.